Hello everyone, welcome to KTech Automation. So today the session is S7-1200 RS485 communication. So you have RS485 supported devices, means third-party devices like as energy meter, pressure meter, or any kind of meter that supporting the RS485 protocol. So that data you can receive in your PLC, means in S7-1200. Okay, so today I will give the brief explanation about the RS485 and how to configure the module and how we can configure the instruction. Okay, so there are the two instructions we need to configure. One is the parameter setting and another is a readings of data. Okay, so if you have not subscribed this channel, I request to you please subscribe and please do not skip the video, otherwise you may lose of some information. Okay, so this is the step-by-step procedure, so I request to you follow the video, okay, from starting to ending without any skip. Okay, so let's start the RS485 communication. So how we can do the RS485 communication? So just I will give some introduction about the RS485 communication. Okay, so in RS485 communication, so we can do with energy meters, mostly energy meters. Okay, so or any other supported device that the supporting RS485 protocols. Okay, so this is my PLC S7-1200. Okay, and this is my energy meters, and I need to communicate Modbus RTU communication. Okay, so in Modbus RTU communication, so this module is required CM1241. Okay, so this CM1241 module supported RS422 and RS485. This is the numbers. Okay, and this is the wiring. Okay, so D plus pin number 3 and pin number 8. Okay, so pin number 3 is a positive and pin number 8 is a negative. So this is for A and this is for B. And remember this, your cable should be a twisted pair and shielded cable. Okay, and do not forget to use 120 ohm terminating resistor. Okay, okay. So if you have more devices, so please keep at end of the end of the node address. Okay. Okay, so in this case, so in S7-1200 CPU side, so MB com data load is communication data load like as port ID, so port ID, bud rate and parity, and then MB this is the reading of data. So whatever the data you want to read, use the MB master instruction, MB address one, mode, data parameter address, data length. So that need to configure in our PLC. Okay, so this will send the request for reading. Okay, and then it give the response. Okay, so this data we need to read like as line 1 voltage, line 2 voltage, line 1 current, active power, total kilowatt hours. So data may be in word or real and floating. Mostly data will be in real format. Okay, so this communication we need to establish in our S7-1200 PLC. So how we can do this? Okay, so I will give you information step by step. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so first I already selected S7-1200 CPUs. Okay, so here one more thing in a device configuration. So first we need to configure one device. Okay, so in S7 1200 additionally module is required. Okay, so inbuilt, no any inbuilt modules or inbuilt inbuilt supported. Okay, always need to use one modules. Okay, so actually I already take this model, but I remove this and again I establish. Okay, I am deleting this model. Okay, so this model is available in communication models. Okay, point to point. Okay, point to point, and this CM1241. Okay, so CM1241 is a combined module. It will communicate RS422 and 485 both. This is only 485. This one is only 485 and this one only RS232. Okay, so as per your requirement you can use. Okay, so you want to perform any communication like RS482 or RS485, so you can take this one. Otherwise RS485, so it will be okay. Okay, so I am taking here what mentioned in PPT. Okay, 422 and 425, this is the nomenclature number na? CEX7. Okay, so CEX7, which one? CH320XP0. Okay, so I am just dragging, dropping. It is always on left side of the model. Okay, so just need to drag and drop. Okay, then we need to configure this model. We need to apply the data. Okay, how? So just right click on it and select the properties. Okay, so in the properties, oh, property. Okay, so in the project, in property, project information, catalog, and this one is the setting of RS485. Okay, so here RS485, port configuration. Okay, free port. Okay, now any select full duplex 2-wire operation. Okay, and the configuration. Okay, so no need to configure more here. Okay, send break at messages start with, so you can use this. Okay, otherwise not an issue. Okay, so here parameter settings. Okay, in port configuration, so parameter is 9600. So whatever the baud rate set in your opposite device, okay, so that baud rate data you need to set here. Means communication parameters should be always same, like as baud rate, then parity. If it is parity set, their side is none or even or odd, so same parity we need to set. So these data should be same. Means what I'm talking about this. Okay, so whatever the data you are settings, okay, baud rate, node ID, baud rate, parity, data bit, stop bit, that same data you need to set here. Okay, so right now we are guessing the baud rate 9.6 kbps, no parity, data bit 8, and stop bit is 1. Okay, just we are considering this data. Okay, but you need to confirm first. Okay, that's it. Okay, then save this. Okay, one more time we will configure hardware configuration. Right click and compile with the rebuild the hardware. Okay, so this is only for the passwords. Okay, full access. Okay, save project. Already we configure. Okay, now what we need to do in this, we need to configure two instruction. Okay, one instruction is for the communication parameter load. Okay, so this instruction is available in the Modbus. Okay, so one is the Modbus com load. Okay, so this Modbus com load, just drag and drop. Okay, one more thing I forget, so it will be okay if set the clock address, because we need to use the clock address. Okay, so I'm just setting about the system and clock memory. Okay, so I am active the system and clock memory. Okay, enable. So it will be first scan is M1.0, 1.1, and 1.3. Okay, and then uh, M0.0 is a 10 hertz clock. Okay, so where is one what hertz? This address we will use. Okay, so just I enable this system and clock memory. Okay, just okay. Okay, now Modcom, just I am dragging and dropping here. Okay, and then click on OK. Okay, so here just first scan, use the first scan. Okay, so whatever the value will be, whatever the value in the settings, that value will transfer. Okay, so request no request requires. Okay, so then parameters. Okay, so okay, so port I will tell you port. Then baud rate is 9600. Okay, then parity. So parity 0, none means none. Flow control not required. Okay, okay, and MB data I will tell you MB data. Here the port. So port address is means we need to define the some uh, address, hardware address, means what? This is hardware identification number. Okay, so this module, right click on it and we will find the hardware identification number. Okay, on system consent. Okay, this 270. Okay, so this hardware identification number is 270. Okay, so this 270 we will use here. 270, that value will use here. Okay, and whatever the data you want to read now, that you can also make the pointer address. Okay, so for example, I want to read the data. So mode read data, Modbus mode read. Okay, mode read. For example, I want to read voltage. Okay, and voltage will be in the real format. Current, real, and power. Okay, first you need to check this address. Modbus address is here I am adding randomly. Okay, but you will have to check which address data you want to read exactly. Okay, okay, so that done. Okay, so this done. This one is empty. I will show you which data will need to add. Okay, then Modbus map. Okay, so in this here request. So we already create now one hertz clock pulse. Okay, that 1 hertz clock pulse we will add here. 1 hertz clock pulse clock, this one. Okay, so it will give the request every second. Okay, MB address. Okay, Modbus address. So we need to define Modbus address. Okay, so MB address is one, means node number. Okay, mode 0 means we want read the data. Okay, and data address. So data address, so you will need to check in which data registers, which data you want to read. So you will have to check this register. Okay, so for example, right now I'm reading the data from the my uh, from 4001. Okay, so according to the device, the value will be different. Okay, so if you want to measure read the current, voltage, power factor, so the value will be different. Okay, so please need to check this one. Okay, data length. So if you are read the data in real format, so in real format, it means it will take the 4 to 5 datas. Okay, means two word like that. Okay, so always miss your 5 data, so you will have to select that 10. Okay, then data parameter. So data parameter already we defined. Okay. Okay, so this address. Okay, so this address always use clock pulse. Okay, this is divided as this. Okay, opposite device address, and mode means mode 0 means you want to read the data, and this is the data address, and this is the length, and you want to read the data. So we already make this data block. Okay, so we have three datas, so we can use this one, db. Okay, because our data length is 3. So okay, so 3 data length, so 3 data will transfer in these ways. Okay, then after we use this mb data. Okay, how it will come? So this configure from this one. Okay, so how? Modbus, okay, master dot mbdb, use this one. Okay, okay, and one more request, first can. Okay, request for the first can, and okay, already data set. And I just now you can use this whatever the value will come. Okay, for example, in this current, so you can move this current value. Okay, so if you want to transfer another value, data block, use this one, data block. Okay, so you want to use power, so use this power. Okay, so this way you can use the data. Okay, so this is the session from my side. So if you have any query, so you can drop the message in the comment box, and do not forget to like the video. Okay, because this is my motivation for making a video. Okay, so please do not forget this, and request to you, please share to your colleagues also, and I need to hit 1k subscriber. Okay, still I'm struggling for the subscribers, so if you like this my videos, please share to another person. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. We will meet you in the next session. Okay, thank you, bye.